Hello folks. Welcome back to the channel. How is everybody doing this fine day? You'll have to excuse me, I'm very, very tired. So I don't know how well this stream's going to be, but obviously I did not want to miss out on the opportunity to catch up with you guys. It's such a fantastic thing being able to stream as a YouTuber and a Twitcher. So even when tired, you know, still need to do it. Yep, hello everybody. Good to see those of you that have already joined us in chat. We are going to be continuing on with Final Fantasy 7 Remake, of course, today. And we're going to be making our way through the Shinra building. Oh, sorry to hear that, Peter. Yeah, I just did not sleep well at all last night. At all. It was like 3 AM and I was still wide awake. So, yeah, just absolutely worn out today completely. I don't know whether I'm coming down with something, if it's just fatigue, but hopefully it'll pass. Johnny says, just clicked the video. As Fuzz said, hello, what timing? Yeah, welcome, Johnny. Welcome. Okay, right, got to remind myself where we left off. I haven't played the game at all, of course, since the last stream, so I've done no grinding, nothing in terms of optional farming or anything of that nature. We're getting straight into the good stuff today. You've almost finished Trials of Mana, Phantom says. That's crazy. I haven't actually played the game at all myself yet, apart from the demo a few weeks back, which I didn't even complete the demo, so I would love to be able to at some point. But time has ran away with me. I've not had a chance to get stuck in yet. But yeah, what have you thought overall? You've enjoyed it? Yeah, from what I've seen of it, it looks really, really fun. So, like I say, I would love to be able to get into it at some point. Lucas MD, good morning to you. Yeah, we'll see how we get on, Nathaniel. I mean, I'm okay at the minute. It's not too strenuous streaming, but hopefully it won't rub off on you guys. I won't send you to sleep too quickly. Yeah, had a good weekend, thanks, J-Man. No, I don't have Bahamut yet. Darkless. So, hopefully we'll get that soon. If not today, then soon after, I would think. Tiger Snake. Yeah, you got through Final Fantasy 12 with the ES Mat to finish it off. Hey, fantastic. Oh, please, Dan, please. That's going to be a scary sight, I should think.
Let's go. Right.
Yeah, greetings, Kip, and greetings, Chris. Thanks for joining us in chat. The game audio is definitely active, and I haven't made any changes to it in terms of the volume or what have you. So you should be able to hear it okay. I'm sure when we get into battle, it will spruce up a little bit. It's fairly quiet at the minute because there's not a whole lot going on. But yeah, thanks, Serenity. We will eventually be moving over to Twitch and away from YouTube completely. We're still in the transition period right now, which is why I'm using Restream to stream to both. We're still on normal mode, Nathaniel. We are getting very close to the end of the game, though, and then we'll be able to unlock hard mode. So let's see what we've got. We're making our way over to Hojo's laboratory, by the looks of things. And a bench and a vending machine is always a sight that instills thoughts of upcoming boss fights. So I don't think we actually need to rest up at this stage, but we will anyway. Amar, welcome. Yeah, Yearsmat is a fun one, isn't he, Kip? He's the guy that's got like 4 million health or something absurdly ridiculous, isn't he? It's been a couple of years since I played the game, but yeah, that's a fun one from what I remember. Good day, Neon. How are you doing? Right, let's go ahead and purchase all of the discounted stuff. I might get a couple of extra ethers. Nah, we're okay. We're okay on ethers. Yeah, really appreciate that, Kip. Thank you. Yeah, 20 million, that's it. Yeah, it had been a while. No, you're right. I remember on the original Final Fantasy 12, where you didn't have the turbo feature, it could take like 4 or 5 hours just to deplete his HP, which is kind of an annoying fight because actually towards the end, he gets a little bit more challenging than he is at the start. So you can go through many hours of just battling his HP total before just getting completely destroyed and having to start again right as you get down to the last few percent. No, I didn't get up to too much, Neon, but did not sleep well last night, so you'll have to forgive me if I fall asleep on stream, you know, head on mic, all of that stuff. I'll try not to. I'll try and stay awake, and we'll try and have a semblance of chance trying to get through some of the upcoming fights here, which can be kind of challenging on the best of days, so we'll see how we get on. The HP meter, that's just a fun little thing I put up a few streams ago. It gets damaged when people do things like follow and stuff. The person that gets the killing blow, it's a boss. It's supposed to be a boss. It's me at the minute, but the person that gets the killing blow becomes the next boss with full HP. So it's one of those engagement things that apparently does help to get your streams a little bit more active. I don't know if it does or not, but it's fun. Yeah, it has. It's a bit cold, actually, Neon, right now. It's been warm, but it's got a little bit chilly here where I am in the UK. And I think I'm at that age now where my body does not respond well to weather changes. But yeah, no particular reason, really. Just had a bad night's sleep. It happens sometimes. Okay, make sure you have protection from poison. Okay, thanks for the tip there. We will make sure that we go ahead and sort that out. Protection against poison is, I guess, going to be kind of useful. So star pendants are one way of protecting against poison, but I think you can also ward against something or other as well. Let's just see what we've got here. We'll get rid of power wrist guards, perhaps, for a short time on Cloud and equip a star pendant. We've got 2 star pendants in total. Perhaps the same with Tifa as well, because Tifa does tend to be a little bit squishy. She's very, very powerful. Oh, thanks, Serenity. Yeah, she's very powerful, but does just tend to die a little bit too fast if you're not paying attention. Which is very possible for me today, so let's see how we get on here. Yeah, thanks, Dan. It is a very bizarre monster, isn't it? Right, so let's just see what we've got in terms of magics here. I'm thinking that we should probably replace Magnify Fire with Magnify Healing. We'll keep Fire active, but we just won't have it magnified for this upcoming fight. There are some ads, I think, but for boss fights, I tend to like to have area of effect healing more than anything else. It seems to work well for me anyway. We've got another HP up materia. Maybe we could throw that onto somebody. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, I just want to make sure we are leveling up abilities as well on materia such as Assess. I know you can't hear the game very well at the minute, but that's because there's literally very little sound coming out. There's no music playing. So don't worry too much if you think it's broken. Just wait until the battle starts. I'm sure things will pick up then. Yeah, prayer is something that we do want to level up. Perhaps a couple of prayers would be helpful. I might actually take experience up off Cloud. Mainly because we're going to be leveling up fairly quickly anyway. I'd rather level up some materia than occupying slots with stuff that don't really matter all that much. Yes, let's do that. And, hey, Neon, thank you so much. Appreciate the donation. Cold weather, treat yourself to a nice cuppa later. It doesn't have to be Yorkshire. Is that what you said? Sorry, I think I missed a bit of the message there. Let me see if I can find what you wrote. Yeah, well, really appreciate that. Thank you. So it just flew off my screen a little bit too fast. But yeah, cup of tea goes down well. Bit of caffeine, eh? Always does the job. Right then, so let's just finish up setting up our materia here. And yeah, as long as we're leveling stuff up, I'm fairly happy. Cleansing is possibly going to be useful, but we've already got guards up against poison, so maybe not that useful. I'm thinking warding, even though I'm not going to be using it. Just leveling it up might actually be helpful as well. Now, Revival is being linked with AP up. I'm going to keep that exactly where it is. And I think that'll do for now. Okay. The reason why I'm leveling up Revival materia or Life materia magic is so that we can complete Shadley's quest. Right, let's see what Hojo's got to say for himself, shall we?
I ain't bluffing.
What is this?
A dozen bullets in your head, unless you open that door right now.
Yeah. Welcome to those watching us on Twitch. Twitch is just pretty much the superior streaming platform. YouTube has just all manner of technical issues. At least it has for us, hasn't it?
You must be the ones who've been
So hopefully Twitch will be a little bit better. We'll be moving over there full time. That's the plan anyhow. Over the next couple of weeks. Probably once we finished our normal mode playthrough. So right now we're in transition period, which is why I'm streaming to both. But I'm trying to like encourage people to come across to Twitch if possible. Thanks, Neon, for hosting.
Shut up. Keep walking. None of y'all better move a muscle.
Do stop pushing. Unlike you, I am less accustomed to physical...
Yeah, Gil is a little currency I've set up that you can earn while watching on Twitch. And all you need to do is literally watch the stream and you'll get it. It'll come rolling into you. And we're going to be able to do things with it. In fact, later on, I'm going to do a little test with the Gil currency. So if you have some, you might be able to partake in that little test.
In that case, yes.
And one lucky person might even get something out of it. Nothing terribly exciting, but it might be something.
It's nothing.
So I won't say anything else just yet. I'll talk about it a little bit more later. But yeah, just for now, keep earning that Gil. Okay.
I promise. You will regret this.
Right then. This is our upcoming boss fight, I believe. And it is a boss fight taken from the original Final Fantasy VII, of course. Albeit a little bit more challenging here than it was in the original game. Yeah, it's the sample boss. Woo! Okay. Right, first things first, I need to remember who's actually got assessed. It's been a while since I've used it. I believe it's Barrett, isn't it? Let's just build up his ATB, and then we'll try and spend it. Not, well, you know, use it. Let's just check here. Yes, assess. And I guess we're going to be focusing on the ads and the left claw. Okay, so it's resistant to lightning. Actually, no, it's not resistant to lightning. It's kind of strong against lightning, so we won't be casting that. And that's about it. There's no weaknesses that we need to exploit. Right, so we just need to unleash everything we've got, really. Except lightning. Try and dodge some damage as well while we're able. Right, let's start by taking out the ads. But the ads do keep spawning later, if I remember. I have done this fight once before, but quite a while ago now. About 2 or 3 weeks ago in a previous playthrough. So, from what I remember, the ads do keep spawning, which is kind of annoying. But you do need to sort of stay on top of them as well. So that's what we're going to be doing. We could probably, even though they're not weak... I don't think these are weak. No, that's fine. We could probably unleash some big spells just to try and kill a few all off at once here. Let's see if we can cast, for example, Firegar on this one. And that might kill 1 or 2. Or none. Yeah, Cloud's magic stat isn't absolutely insane. But it does a bit of damage. Yeah, we need to steal, do we? What are we stealing? Hey, Peter, thanks so much for the super chat. Make sure you control the ads. Have you saved Aerith and Red yet? No, we haven't. We haven't got to that bit yet. Oh, right, a time-worn talisman. Very nice. Okay, I think we should get straight on that with Tifa, shouldn't we? Yes. Yes, let's get straight on that. While we're controlling the ads here. Let's just stay on top of the ads first of all. Steals a useless materia after you've got the bladed staff. Yeah, that's the one you steal from the graveyard boss, isn't it? Yeah, I do kind of agree. Stealing this game isn't as exciting as it has been in Final Fantasy games prior. In particular, it was far more useful in the original Final Fantasy VII. But there are a couple of things that are worth stealing. But yeah, the bladed staff in particular, you're absolutely right, is something that you do not really want to miss out on. I don't believe there's any other way of attaining it outside of the steal from the graveyard boss. So, let's try and take on the left claw here, and if we can get the boss staggered, then maybe we can go ahead and do a lot of damage to it. So, the usual routine, of course. I mean, the left claw's nearly down, in fact. I think when the left claw's down, it does something else. I'm not sure what. Yeah, it regrows. Okay, yeah, this is like another phase now of the boss fight. Yeah, stealing this game is pretty bad. Okay. Right, we do need to keep stealing. I think we had an unsuccessful attempt on the previous attempt, didn't we, with Tifa there? Right, let's try and target the ads. Just keep doing that until we get it successfully, of course. Still failed. Yeah, I don't think I gave a look up in the end, which tends to slow things down a little bit. Hey, Peter, thank you so much for the super chat. For the Serpent boss, make sure you have 2 Thunders because it's weak against that skill. I learnt the hard way. Oh, okay. The Serpent boss. I'm trying to think which one that is. Serpent boss. Okay, well, I'll try and remember when I come to it. But yeah, thanks for the tip. Right, we do need to take these ads out. The boss keeps guarding them, which is annoying. Dun, dun, dun. Nearly dead? Yeah, there's one. Right, Tifa does also have Cura tied to Magnify. And I think only Barrett is susceptible to poison right now. True Strike and Point... Actually, I think I need to learn True Strike. Yeah, good point. I don't think I've learnt it yet. Nice, yeah. I'm trying to make more use of Tifa. She is very powerful. And then we'll just keep using Barrett's Maximum Fury ability on some of these ads as well. Since it's fairly powerful, as you can see. Oh, what's this little cretin doing around here? I don't have True Strike on a shortcut, unfortunately. Is it dead? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, back to the left claw. Dodge, dodge. Oh, no, there's more ads now. Yeah, these are kind of relentless, these ads. I also need to keep stealing. Crikey, there's so much to do. So much to do, you gotta try and stay on top of it all. Right, we still failed to steal. Let's do that again. Where are we? Steals at the bottom. Cloud, what have you got? Triple slash would be helpful, I guess. Yeah, happy Monday to you, Nolan. We still failed to steal. Crikey. Let's just get some ATB. As Barrett unleashes his Maximum Fury on these ads. Even though we're focusing on the ads, we seemingly are still chipping away at the boss. Slowly but surely. Oh, I don't think it matters if you steal off the left claw, does it? I don't know. I meant to target the main body. Right then, let's try again. And keep taking on these ads. Yay, we got it. The time-worn talisman. It's ours. At last, we can focus on actually doing damage now. So we'll carry on with the ads again. Try and stay on top of healing. I'll tell you what, it makes a big difference guarding against poison. Poison is such a big amount of damage on this fight. But not having to worry about it because you're guarding against it with various things such as the star talisman and stuff. It really, really does make a difference. Yeah, so thanks for that tip there, guys. Okay, we do need to heal, but I'm just going to use a heal with Cloud. That way we won't need to use Tifa's MP. She can focus on just killing these ads. Use point blank, not maximum fury. Okay, yeah. I think we have that ability, don't we? Yes, we do. Okay, we'll give it a go, for sure. Okay, what is that Tifa's got? Is that slow, I believe, isn't it? I believe that's slow. Okay, point blank is great, but because Barrett has to get to melee range, it's just something to consider that it does take a little bit of time to cast. Yeah, it's a great game, Death Jester. Great game. Did I access the ads? I'm not sure what you mean. full fire, sorry. Unless I missed some of the conversation, I apologise if that's the case. Have we learned True Strike? I'm not sure if we have or not. I'll just keep casting it anyway. I think we might have learned it last time in the combat arena. Oh, they're back again. Yay! Just when you think you've got rid of them. This isn't a magnified one, but should still do a fairly magnified type effect since they're all close by.
I got this.
Okay. Right, I'm thinking that maybe we should start focusing... Hello, Judge Hunter, how's it going? Maybe start focusing on the boss once we've got these ads down. Come on, come on, come on. He's down to half health already. I get the feeling we're not in the final phase yet, though. Right, okay. Let's put a couple of chi traps down, maybe. Since chi trap is kind of good. Does a fair bit of damage. Oh, wow, the boss is nearly dead on the screen. Not only the boss in game, but the on-screen Fuzzfinger Gaming boss as well. 762 HP. I wonder who's going to be the next boss. Mike Wazowski, yeah. They do have that kind of look to them, these ads, don't they? Yeah, Final Fantasy VII was also my first Final Fantasy game as well. Right, let's drop a couple of cheese down. Maybe Barrett can unleash another point blank here. And what can Cloud do? He can do his triple slash. That should get rid of some of these ads. Mako Expulsion. Lovely. Or not, as the case may be. Oh, nasty, nasty. I think this is why we're guarded against poison, though, isn't it? Yeah, we need to heal up after that. Oh, we learned the point blank ability, though. Crikey. That is a nasty ability. Right, we'll try and stay away from that next time. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII was my first Final Fantasy game. And still to this day is like my favourite Final Fantasy game. Possibly still one of my favourite games of all time, if I'm being honest with you. I'm going to switch over to Barrett for a little bit. Try and stay at range a little bit more. The boss has something to say about that, though, it appears. And yeah, Barrett's the only fella here that has no guard against poison. Yeah, I don't really like Blizzard that much. It does have the tendency, doesn't it, to not work because the enemy dodges from it. And I don't think we necessarily need Carbuncle right now. Who else have we got? Chocobo and Moogle. We just need to be careful not to cast Lightning. Or Cloud can't actually summon because he has Leviathan. You can't summon Leviathan here. Yeah, Barrett's poisoned. Yeah, good point. We need to throw an antidote on him. We can get Cloud to do that. Let's go for Chocobo and Moogle. Carbuncle's very useful, but because the boss is down to a fairly low amount of HP now, I'm going to risk just going all out with damage, really. Let's antidote on Barrett here. Switch back over to him. Dodge that. Whatever it is. Okay, we do need to heal Barrett up. Let's go for point blank. Yeah, the boss is almost staggered, actually. So we'll go for a Curagar here. Mako Expulsion. That's evil, evil, evil. We need to move. We desperately need to move from that. Yeah, Mako Expulsion is a really cruel ability. Yeah, Chocobo Kick might go ahead here and stagger the boss. Oh, Mako Expulsion, I see. It actually only blows up the ads. So if you've killed the ads, it doesn't do a whole lot. Finally. Right, we'll switch over to Tifa. And then let's unleash some stuff that'll boost his stagger gauge here. Yay, we did it. And Peter, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Use Barrett to deal with ads because they blow up. Yes, yes, thank you. Yes, that Mako Expulsion ability that the boss kept doing that blows the ads up. So the more ads that are around, the more damage you're going to take. And that first Mako expulsion he did was really damaging, wasn't it? It literally decimated the party. The second one there, because we controlled the ads, not so much. I reckon if you completely ignore the ads, just have them like all over the place, then that's pretty much game over at that point. Why no True Strike? Was you not watching, Dan? I unleashed so much True Strike. So much True Strike. Okay. Right then. Let's make sure there's no other chests or anything to pick up around here while we're in the area, in the vicinity. Yeah, that was a fun boss. What was the item that we grabbed? We did steal something. A bangle of some kind. Let's just check. We can get rid of the star pendants now anyhow. Yeah, was it the Time Worn Talisman? Increases spirit by 10%. That's boring. Let's go ahead and stick something good on here. Something that increases damage, like the Champion Belt onto Cloud and the Champion Belt onto Tifa. We've got 2 because we managed to beat Jules at squats and at pull-ups. Which I wasn't expecting, but we did. Yep, Demon King is right. That's exactly what we did, and that's how we finished that boss off there. As soon as we staggered it, we'd already got 2 stacks of Unbridled Strength, and pow. Couple of triangle hits, and it was dead, wasn't it, really? Very quickly. Oh, that's cool, Neon. Recording it onto VHS. Yeah, I remember when it came out, and I was playing it so much. We just spoke about it at school all the time. I used to actually look forward to going to school in Final Fantasy 7 days, because I knew I'd be able to chat with people. This was like before the internet, really, at least before I had internet. No, I didn't have enemy skill equipped. As far as I'm aware, there is no enemy skill that we need to learn off that guy, though.
Thank you for providing me such invaluable combat data.
Hey, Red Mario! Welcome!
The results provided by my predictive
I thought things were quiet. How are you?
Y'all about to learn predictable.
Did you have a good weekend, mate?
We're taking Aerith back.
Goodness gracious me, thank you so much, Fig. Really appreciate that. £10 through Super Chat. Thanks for the low levels and the Lionheart. Yeah, that Final Fantasy 8 guide was so fun to do. Really enjoyed that. And thank you very much. And hey, Fig, looks like you're the new boss. Fig1778, you've got 9,999 HP. Congratulations. You've beaten me. Hello, Shark. I'm currently playing on normal difficulty. But we are getting close to the end and unlocking the chapter select where we can go into hard mode. Okay. Okay. Right, let's make sure we don't need to assess any of these, but I don't think we do, because these are the same enemies that we fought in the garage earlier, weren't they? Why am I saying garage? Garage. Parking garage thingy. Yep. Already assessed. Well, they are now. I'm not going to be wasting time stealing high potions, I can tell you that. Right, let's take on the Riot Troopers, since they have their nasty, nasty shields. And then we'll start some point blanks. This is an ability I haven't been using a whole lot of, since it's fairly new. But it does seem nicely powerful, I've got to say. It really does. So does True Strike, mind. So yeah, and triple slash as well I'm getting into the habit of using. So these are all abilities I'm trying to practice getting the hang with, so that we can move on to hard mode and hopefully have some minor understanding of what it is that we're actually doing. Oh, Serenity, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. The Final Fantasy 7 Remake Ultimania. I would get it, but I cannot for the life of me speak Japanese. So, maybe I could get it for the pretty pictures. But I'd be so upset that I'd have the book and wouldn't have any idea of all that lovely information inside of what it says. Yeah, Very true, Shana. That's one of the reasons it was so fun.
What? What is this fascinating phenomenon? What's happening? Where are you taking me?
What are those things up to this time?
Cloud!
Morning, Cloud.
Barrett.
Got it. Stand back.
Hello, Poopin. I have played the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy. My favourite was the second one, Final Fantasy 13 2.
Yep.
You good?
Which was your favourite? Various materials are really helpful for dark mode. For hard mode dark. Including prayer, assess, the purple materials that boost your stats, things of that nature. Oh, and revive as well, because you can't use Phoenix Downs. Okay, so the first time we're fighting these. These are from the original Final Fantasy 7. And they're a lot of fun. They're also not that easy. They're kind of crazy, these enemies. So we'll start by assessing them. I'm not sure if their second form also needs to be assessed, but it's possible it might need to. We'll see how we get on. Yeah, I mean, I think most of the characters were, to be honest with you. What were they weak to? Lightning. And they're actually kind of resistant to physical attacks right now. Yeah, they do go down fairly quickly here by the looks of things. Go on, get that stagger going. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I was hoping to kill it. Oh, well, we were close, I think. We were close. Let's just unleash some true strikes onto this one. Oh, lots of stuff on the ground there, which looks painful. Yep, and it was. Okay. Where are we? Come on, Tifa. It's time to go back onto healing duty for a moment, please. Yeah, they are, aren't they, Scott? They are. Okay. Yeah, we do need to assess their second form, it seems. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Enhanced Shock Trooper. I missed what the stats were then. Weak to magic. So the first form is weak to physical attacks. This form is weak to magical attacks. I'm not sure what my favourite enemy is, actually. That's an interesting question. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'll have to think about that one. What's your favourite enemy, would you say? Oh, Twister. Pretty nasty ability, that is. Let's see if we can maximum fury this thing to death. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing here. Yes, it's down. Okay. Right, so we'll unleash some more thunder spells, since that seems to work well last time, didn't it? Yeah, a couple of thunder spells. Okay, move from that, move from that. Oh, wow, you don't get much time. Right, we'll heal up. Is that like a counter-attack to casting thunder, or is that just when they change into their... Oh, yeah, I see. It's when they change into the second form. They do so by casting that nasty ability there. Thank you, Peter. Use Ascension Fuzz, more damages. Yeah, Ascension is Cloud's second limit break, isn't it? Yeah, I do have Ascension equipped. I just haven't had the chance to cast it yet because his limit hasn't been built up. But yeah, I do love it. Ascension, it's a nice ability, for sure. Does so much damage. Oh, you can use Stop on their second form. Nice. I don't actually have Stop, but hopefully in hard mode, once we get to this point, we will, won't we? There we go. Interesting fight. Yeah, definitely, Fig. I suppose that's one of the good things about the game, isn't it? Is that there's various techniques in that you can use to get through the encounters. Oh, that's interesting, not running Revive. I only actually run Revive at the moment, not to use it, just to level it up, because Chadley has a quest that requires you to level up every of the green magics to maximum. And revive is one of the ones that has like a huge AP requirement. So I'll just keep it equipped all the time to save farming later on. Okay. Hey, thanks, Peter. Have you got all of Cloud's weapon skills? Yes, I believe so. I believe so. Unless there's one that I've missed. Yes, yes. I've got Revive linked with AP up in, I believe, Tifa's weapon slots. So we're already over 2,500. It's 5,000 AP you need for Revive. And I've already got over 2,500 AP. On the first playthrough I did of this game, I didn't touch Revive at all through normal mode. So in order to complete Chadley's quests, I had a lot of grinding to do once I'd completed the game. Yes, that's right, Red Mario. I'm going to be editing the footage I record, though, to upload various bits of it to YouTube. As a kind of guide, if that makes sense, a walkthrough series. But the streams themselves, I'm going to keep to Twitch.
So what the hell is it?
Oh, fair enough, Raven. Fair enough.
A fascinating question.
It talks?
Did it just talk?
You asked what it
Yeah.
is.
Oh, they've got the Cosmo Canyon theme.
For you, nothing more. I'd appreciate it if we simply left it at that. Agreed?
I'm not sure yet, Red Mario. It's going to be an experiment. We'll see how we get on.
13?
I've had a lot of technical issues with YouTube as of late, so
Red 13.
if I can move away from it, I would like to.
By Hojo.
Then
Oh, thank you, Kip.
you must have another name. What is it?
He got away.
So, we're gonna go get the son of a bitch.
Hey, thank you, Peter. Oh, you're going crazy with Super Chat. That's really kind of you, dude. Use the skill that costs 2 ATB for us is much better than triple strike. Oh, do you mean, is it Infinity's End or something? Yeah, that is a good one. I got told off a lot for not using triple strike, so I've been trying to use it more. But I'll try and use some of the other abilities as well. Oh, I love the Sephiroth music. Oh boy. Yeah, this is where everything kicks off. Yeah, I'm not an affiliate or anything with Twitch at the minute, so it's a little bit harder for those that wish to support the channel on Twitch. But I do have a link in one of the panels on Twitch that you can use if you wish to. Yeah, thank you, guys. I'm not sure, Fig, actually. I can't say yes or no to that. I honestly do not know. For all I know, you might damage yourself. I just don't know. I'm really sorry. Oh, the music of Genova. I love it. Wow.
Cloud!
Oh, that scene is awesome. How's it going, Retro?
You know, Reno, I think you might be due for some R&R.
I reckon so, Fig. I reckon that's how it'll work. But like you say, you might heal yourself.
Nah, I'm good.
I just don't know.
What to do about Sector 7?
This is the first time that somebody other than me's been the boss on the screen at the minute.
Been thinking. Was all that necessary?
Had we refused, someone else would have completed.
Okay, yeah, need to update the title. Good
We have
point.
spared that someone
I'll do
the
that.
burden of a guilty conscience. Perhaps that will ease yours.
Yeah. Nope.
Let's try another tack then. They were a sacrifice to balance the scales.
Say what?
After everything we'd taken from the planet, we were due to give something back.
Do you actually believe that?
Does it matter?
Okay, there we go. Ah, thanks, Fig. Yeah, experiment. And it does do damage to you. Yeah, that doesn't seem right, does it? There's got to be a way to change that. Let me have a look. That's weird. I don't know if I can change it while I'm streaming. There is an option that says damage from boss heals,
Thank goodness.
but it's unchecked.
You okay?
Yeah.
I'll tick it. I don't know what that'll do, but we'll find out next time, I'm sure.
Where I lived when I was still a child.
Okay, Infinity's End. Is that the best ability to use when the creature's staggered then, is it? Yeah, so this is actually a different take, isn't it, on the scene from the original game where we're all trapped in prison after we've been caught by Shinra. Instead, we get to stay in the remake. Reinforced staff. Okay, good idea. Don't want to miss that. In the remake here, we get to stay in the room that Aerith was brought to as a child.
I don't want you to push yourself. We're all
Yeah, Infinity's End. Oh, yeah, put material on Aerith. Thanks, Dan. Infinity's End requires 2 ATB gauges to be filled, doesn't it, before it can be used. Yeah, I do like Braver. It's the first ability you get, but I do like it. Okay, Fig. Yeah. Like I say, it's the first time anybody else has been the boss on screen, so I'm not exactly sure how it works myself yet. Right, okay. Who's leaving the party? I'll sort out Aerith's materia in due course. We can do it at any point. So I don't want to take it off the wrong person.
My mom and I stayed here years ago.
Oh, thanks, Red Mario.
A room.
Yeah, I will sort materia out, guys. Don't worry. Okay, and make sure that we have Ice Elemental on Cloud. Okay. Okay, Barrett's leaving, is he? Okay, that makes sense. I can put Magnify Cure onto Aerith then from Tifa and just swap some of the other materials around. Okay, so we'll get rid of Fire and we'll put Ice onto Cloud instead here. Like that. Maybe do a similar thing for Barrett's. He's already got Ice, has he? Yeah. Okay, and then we'll just swap stuff around. Okay, we need to sort out Aerith's weapon first of all. So she's using the bladed staff. The staff that we've got recently are the arcane staff and the reinforced staff. The reinforced staff looks really nice. There's actually plenty of abilities we still need to be learning. At least 2. Ray of Judgment and ATB Ward. Oh, and Lustrous Shield as well. Okay. Okay. I can't bother to go through the upgrade on all of those. So what I'm going to do is we should be able to select balanced. And that should prioritise, I believe, materia slots. Because that's what I like to prioritise. So we'll just do that on all of the weapons here. Hey, Scott, thanks so much for the super chat. Twitch has almost the same viewing as YouTube. Yes, it had actually overtaken YouTube earlier. Until a few more YouTubers popped on. But yeah, that was a first for sure. Yeah, I haven't gone straight over to Twitch, which is what I am intending to do eventually. Because I wanted to make sure there was a nice transition period for people. But yeah, we will be going over to Twitch at some point in the future. Right then. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, going through weapon upgrades. Let's just go through them all, shall we? Oops, did not mean to do that. Yeah, there's 3 abilities, Red Mario, that we still need to learn. Yeah, Ray of Judgment. Definitely want to learn that. I'm going to try and learn as many abilities as possible with Aerith over the next section of the game. Yeah, we're getting all these lovely materia slots now. Yeah, selecting balanced, as you can see, is a great way of getting materia slots without having to go through the upgrade screen manually. Oh, yeah, definitely going to be making YouTube videos for sure. Twitch is solely going to be for streaming. And then all the footage I get from streaming, which I'll be recording at the same time, I'll be editing into various walkthroughs and stuff to upload to YouTube with new commentary and without the screen overlays. And I'll also be doing other videos on YouTube as well. So absolutely, YouTube will be continuing on with pretty much what YouTube is good for. And that's uploading. Fig, thank you so much for the super chat. Cascura. Did it work? I wasn't paying attention. What happened? Did you take damage or did you gain health? Be interested in knowing. I wasn't actually watching then, the boss. Right, so materia-wise. Yep. We're going to get rid of Barrett's stuff here and give that to Aerith. Oh, she needs a better bangle, really. What she's using. She's got the titanium bangle, but it's not got enough materia slots. The Calignus is probably going to be the best, or the Magician's maybe, because it's got 4 on. Yeah, let's go for the Magician's bracelet. Slightly lower stats, but... yeah, sorry guys, I know that materia screens aren't the most exciting thing in the world. But you got to do them sometimes. There's no way, I don't think, to just quickly switch out, is there? An entire materia bracket. From Barrett, for example, to Aerith. I have to do it manually. Keep leveling up that revive magic. Let's leave lightning off for now. Just keep leveling up wards. I know that it's not equipped to anything. That's fine. Okay, and Aerith also has Assess. Okay, that'll do. Oh, you did heal Fuzz. Oh, fantastic. The setting has helped then. So the boss can now heal themselves. Wonderful. Okay, make sure everybody has materia now, as you can be split into 2 different groups. Cloud and Barrett and Tifa and everything. Yes, you do, don't you? Keep splitting. That's in this section, isn't it? Yeah, I will sort that out then. Good point. At some point today.
My mom away. I remember crying here alone.
Aerith, before we break out of here, talk to us. There's so much we don't know.
Noonie says, love a good materia screen. Yes, hello Noonie. Welcome to the stream.
I'm a descendant of the ancients.
Yeah, the whole game, James, is focused on the Midgar section of the original Final Fantasy VII.
Oh,
And it is very
but
different.
just so you know, that's not their actual name. They called themselves the Cetra.
Oh, by the way, there is no quadruple 7, Lucky 7's glitch. Or not glitch, but feature in the remake. I saw on Reddit a couple of days ago, somebody had tested it out. And it doesn't do anything. Why they didn't include that, I don't know, but they didn't.
By her loving grace and providence, may we take our place in paradise.
You know it.
Yeah, well, honestly, I thought that part was just a fairy tale.
Shinra thinks it's true. They've been searching for the Promised Land for a long time.
And they must think you can lead them to it.
Yeah, lengthy cutscene.
Can you?
Is JRPG your favourite genre, though, would you say, Red Mario?
Someday, maybe, I'll find it in me. But now, not even if I wanted to.
Even if you could, that land belongs to the... I mean, to you and your people.
Yeah, by the way, guys, those of you that are building up Gil on Twitch, which is the stream currency, you get it just by watching. You don't even have to do anything else. I'm going to be doing a little test later with one of the things that you might be able to use Gil for in the future. So, a little giveaway test. Nothing too exciting, but we'll see how we get on with it.
Barrett, wait. You can't do that.
And you won't need a lot of it for this test, don't worry. I'll reduce the amounts that you need to spend, as it's just seeing how the system works.
Probably some Shinra science experiment.
But you will need some.
Whispers. Perhaps best described as arbiters of
Oh yeah, Mario games are the classics, aren't they, Red?
to those who attempt to alter destiny's course and ensure they do not.
Like capital D? Destiny?
The flow of the great river that is the planet, from inception to oblivion.
And you're saying that that flow is somehow
You are, Scott.
fixed?
Yes, for it is the will of the planet.
Oh, I don't know, Noonie. I mean, this whole going to Twitch thing, Twitch is a superior platform for streaming. I mean, that's what it's about on Twitch, isn't it? It's just about streaming, whereas YouTube is really more for uploads. But it's an experiment, so we'll see how it works. I'd be happy if it does work, I'll be honest with you. If I could keep YouTube solely for my video upload content, then I'd really like that.
When Aerith reached out to me,
But we'll see.
this knowledge of the whispers.
Listen to me.
Yes, there is, isn't there, Red Mario? Super Mario RPG. And there's also the, is it the Super Mario Dream Teams games, I think, on the DS? I used to play one of those back in the day, which was a lot of fun.
Isn't the real enemy. It started with them, sure, but I promise you, there's a much bigger threat. I just want to do everything in my power to help.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, Ghost. That feature was actually in the original Final Fantasy VII, wasn't it?
Aerith, what are you
But it isn't in the remake. From what I know, anyhow. I've not figured out how to do it if it is.
I'm lost in a maze, and every step is taking me further from the path. Every time the whispers touch me, I lose something, a part of myself. Follow them, the yellow flowers.
Oh, that's interesting that the
We'll find a way together.
Arbiter of Fate whispery things were engulfing Aerith then. Maybe they didn't want her speaking about things she was talking of.
Weird.
I'll have to check it out, Red Mario. I take it it's on your YouTube channel, is it? Or is that on your Twitch channel? Okay, looks like we've got a broadcast of some kind. Oh, yes.
There you are. Rick, what are you doing, man? Hey guys, long time no see.
Wedge,
You're here?
you shouldn't be up and moving.
I'm feeling much better thanks to Elmira's
Hey,
cooking.
Vars Eden,
But that's
welcome.
not what I wanted to talk to you about.
And Ghost, congrats on getting the flipping platinum trophy. That's crazy. Well done.
Explosion?
HQ's running the show this time. They're raising hell to try and flush out the president. This complicates matters.
Yeah, good point, James. I think the weapons from Final Fantasy VII were somewhat different.
So now we're trapped
From what I understand, their sole purpose is literally to destroy anything in order to restore balance, isn't it, to the
Find a way to the roof.
planet by
Come to extract you.
having all life return to the live stream. Whereas the Arbiters of Fate seem to be a little bit more nuanced than that. They're not literally out there to destroy everything, but to preserve balance by protecting fate, I guess.
Wedge.
Whatever form that takes.
I didn't ask him to do any of that.
I've not played Final Fantasy II, actually, Vengeance.
I'm gonna still chew him out for it later.
Okay, looks like we're going to be off again. So we've got Aerith and Tifa in the party right now. Let's have a wee before we go. No, Cloud's holding it in. You can see the paintings on the wall from Aerith from her childhood. Very colourful. I wonder who drew that in real life. Maybe Nomura. I know he drew the dog Stampy in the various graffiti pieces around the game. I don't think we can do anything to the wall though, can we? People are saying not to miss it. Oh, there's a room there I hadn't been in before. Yeah, it is kind of a shame. I understand why they made it that you can't use him. Because he is literally only in the game for 1 chapter, or 2 I guess, but it would have been nice, wouldn't it? But at least we know we've got something to look forward to for the 2nd episode, where he's obviously going to be playable there. Oh, that's awesome. 612 followers, nice.
Anyway, we gotta get to the roof.
Yeah, I mean... Oh, there's a chest there. Red 13 is still in the party, isn't he? But as a guest party member, he doesn't even have an HP bar or anything of that nature. I think this is where we get warnings all over the screen, so we can't venture too far looking for chests to loot at this point. Yeah. Hey, Andre. Thank you so much for becoming a YouTube member. Level 2 member, that's really kind of you. Welcome to Team Fuzz. Nothing around here. They're very impatient, these other party members. They must have learned by now that there's plenty of items to get if we just take the time to look.
Was it this way?
Yes, his odor still lingers.
Yeah, Legend of Dragoon is a game that I would love to play myself at some point. A lot of people on the channel have, and I know that they've enjoyed it, and I've never played it. But I would really like Sony to remaster it, or at least re-release it on modern consoles. Right now, I believe it's accessible on PlayStation now. Other than that, you need the original PlayStation or an emulator. But yeah, it's a proper old school JRPG, but more action oriented. Let's save before we move on. I've never played Chrono Trigger or Chrono Cross either, no. They are 2 other games as well that other people on the channel I know have enjoyed and have recommended various times. Blake, have you played them, have you?
What happened here?
The little ones in the pods. Where did they go?
It stinks in here.
Back there. Now what do we do?
Okay, I think we have a battle here coming up. Hello, Mayo. Just followed, didn't pop up on stream. What do you play? At the moment, I'm mostly focusing on Final Fantasy content. The on-stream prompts for follows have been disabled because people started trolling over the last couple of episodes, or the last couple of streams, trying to get me to say dirty phrases and stuff. So I've turned them off for now. But thanks for following. And yeah, mostly Final Fantasy stuff. And these enemies here are kind of annoying. These are the experiment enemies, aren't they? So I need to use some of Aerith's abilities because there's so many we need to level up from her. Have I assessed these before? Yes, I have. I believe... Oh, is it Lustrous Shield or Arcane Ward? No, not Arcane Ward. Lustrous Shield, I think we need to do stuff with. Scott, thanks for hosting the stream.
Get ready.
I'm just trying to build up our ATB here. Right, we'll go for some triple slashes. There's a lot of these things, isn't there? Some true strikes with Tifa. I'm pretty sure Lustrous Shield is something I do need to level up. It's not an ability I particularly care about, but obviously the more we use it, then the sooner we can equip another weapon. Oh, they tend to cast Thunder Guard, do they? Sentinel says.
What? Shit! What the hell, Red?
Yeah, Red and Barrett have a very interesting relationship in this game. It's very funny. Yeah, it was a bit... It was funny at first, Mayo, I'll be honest, but then it just started to get a bit annoying. Okay, right. Isn't this... This reminds me a little bit of somewhere where Chadley hangs out, but I think that's a little bit later on. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's available yet, or it might not even be the right place. It just looks a little bit like it. Okay, so we've got a room over here with a bench, though. We'll make use of that for sure. Yeah, he needs to be careful with that tail, doesn't he, for sure? Absolutely. Right, let me just remind myself about Aerith's weapon skills then. Just in terms of what it is that I'm leveling up and not leveling up. Okay. So she has the bladed staff right now for a lustrous shield, which is something I do need to do 2 more times. Conjure a magical shield that keeps enemies at bay and stops projectiles. Okay. And then after that, we need to learn Mithril Rod for Ray of Judgment. Fire and Energy Burst that hits multiple times. Oh, Sousa, thank you so much for the super chat. That's so kind of you. Lustrous Shield in hard mode is so good. Oh, yeah, that's a good point, actually. I haven't tried it properly myself, but I can imagine being such a defensive skill in hard mode, it's going to come in the world of good, isn't it? Yeah, thanks for the tip. Look forward to using it in hard mode. Ray of Judgment, I need to level up, and ATB Ward. So Ray of Judgment, I want to get that sooner rather than later. We'll try and get this Lustrous Shield maxed out in the next battle, and then we'll move on to that. We'll equip that weapon. But anything to learn here, or purchase? Nope. I think there's no further music tracks, apart from the one that we missed earlier on. Okay. Right, that's that bit then. Let's move on over here. Yeah, the Shinra building is a massive dungeon, actually, in the remake. It's a lot bigger than it was in the original game. Lustrous Shield against Leviathan was handy. Ah, that's interesting, that is. And Soul Drain will be useful in hard mode too. Yeah, lots of abilities that I haven't really been using here in normal mode, mostly because they're so defensive, are apparently going to be much more useful in hard mode. Yeah, the thought of having no items, I'm not sure how I'm going to handle it. I really don't. Okay, I think we've got an important cutscene coming up, so when it happens, I'm going to go ahead and hide the stream overlay. So when that disappears, you'll know why. In fact, I think it's very close.
Hojo's treasure. Shinra's dark secret.
What I wouldn't give to burn it all down. But we need to get to the...
Our Soul Drain restores Aerith's MP. Ah, seeing as how you can't use ethers, that's going to be invaluable, isn't it? Absolutely invaluable. I've been trying not to use items so much. More in preparation and practice of trying to get out of the habit of using them. But occasionally, you know, there's a life or death situation and I have to use an item like an ether or something to get some MP back. And I'm thinking, oh, hard mode is not going to make things easy there.
What is that?
Genova.
Okay, I'm going to hide the overlay for the time being.
Mother, together we will reclaim our world.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this! Cloud?
Tell me, is it really you?
Don't deny me. Embrace me. A touching reunion.
Very good. And thus is the hypothesis proven correct. I can only hope you will continue not to disappoint.
I'd better hurry.
And we're back. And AJ, thank you so much for the donation there during the cutscene. That was really kind of you. I'm glad you enjoy the content. Thank you. Okay, so there we saw, of course, an apparition of Sephiroth. Yeah, I did say a moment ago that for important cutscenes like that, I'll try and hide the overlay so that you guys can enjoy it, and I'll just turn the volume up. But it's gone now, so I'm back. So, hello again. Right. Okay, yeah, so basically, Sephiroth there, as you notice, was seen by everybody, whereas before, when there's been apparitions of Sephiroth or manifestations of him, only Cloud has been able to see him. So what I think is going on is that when only Cloud is able to see him, Sephiroth is controlling the Genova cells in Cloud's body in order to manipulate him so that he can, you know, show him things and stuff, and he can see Sephiroth then. But then when everybody sees him, that's when he's controlling a clone body. By clone, I know it's not a clone of Sephiroth, but that's what they were called in the original, so we have a different name for them. That's the name I'm sticking to. He was controlling a clone body and obviously manipulating the cells to take on the appearance of himself in that way, which is why people were able to see him then other than Cloud. So that's my understanding of things anyway. Okay. Okay. Right then, let's go ahead and activate the switch here. Oh, thank you so much, Sousa. Really appreciate that. £10 through Super Chat. Guys, you've been so supportive today. Thank you. The cutscenes in the remake are so good. Ah, they are, aren't they? I'll tell you what, one of my favourite cutscenes, and there's loads of them. It doesn't mean I don't like the others. One of my favourite cutscenes is actually the one where you go through in the Shinra Theatre, where it shows you Neo Midgar, and you have this beautiful voiceover from Shinra explaining how wonderful Mako is and everything that Shinra are doing that's good for the populace. It's just a really relaxing cutscene, that. And it just shows Shinra propaganda at its finest. It really does. Okay, so just check who we've got in the party right now. Only Cloud. Okay. We're level 35 on Cloud. I'm hoping that's pretty much where we need to be. Level 50 is the cap. And it's the level that we need to get to, really, before we start hard mode. I have taken experience up off for the time being. Yeah, did you like that, Red Mario? That was good, wasn't it? That was good. Ah, I've heard, Blake. I haven't got that trophy myself yet. Oh, wow, Sousa. I've just noticed you've killed Fig. You're now the new boss on screen. Well done. Sousa 94 has 9,999 HP. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, the trophy for the bike, I've heard, is a lot better, or a lot easier to get if you knock the difficulty down to easy mode. I guess the bikers around you, the Shinra soldiers and stuff, do less damage, and then the fellow that turns up that they made a big deal of in the trailers and then just never shows up again for the rest of the game roaches it. Yeah, I think he's a lot easier to battle on the bike in easy mode. Okay, yeah, this is more story-ish, so we can just wander around here. Oh, there are actually enemies. Yeah, that's probably the way I'm going to get it. Stupid, annoying trophies. Have we assessed these? Yeah, I hope so, because we haven't got assessed with Cloud. Oh, is that the case, is it, Red Mario, in the remake? They can steal more than just your gil, can they? Oh, that's interesting, Blake. That's interesting. I do need to get the trophy, though, so I will have to go through it at least one time. Probably. Am I going the right way here, or have I backtracked and then... Oh, no, this is the right way. It's these guys again. Yeah, they like to cast Thundergar.
Thanks.
Oh, it's Red. Hello, Red. Okay, Red 13's joined as a guest party member, just to rub it in there. He will fight alongside you in battle, but he is not a controllable character. He will not appear in the main menu, as his equipment and other settings cannot be changed. Okay, so he's just going to help us out with these fellas. Let's just do some triple slashes. I want to get Aerith back so that we can continue leveling up the abilities that she still doesn't have.
You okay?
Yeah. Where are the others?
Nowhere close.
Let's go.
Okay, guys, I'm going to take a very brief pause from gameplay for just a moment here. We're going to save. I'm going to run a little experiment to see how this feature works. This is a Twitch-only feature, I'm afraid. So if you're watching on YouTube, you'll just have to hold back and be patient for a couple of minutes. I'm going to run a giveaway. Now, the giveaway isn't terribly exciting. This is more of a test than anything else. But I did want a prize for you guys if somebody does manage to win this. And what the prize is going to be is something that probably many of you already have, so don't need, but it's literally the thing I could get at short notice here. The prize is going to be a copy of the PC Steam version of Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X-2 HD Remaster. So the winner will get a code that they can put into Steam to activate the game. I know it's not sensational, but it's a test. This is a test, so we can see if this works. So, if you have gil, you can see how much gil you've got by typing exclamation gil. I'm going to keep the price cheap for entry on this one. For proper giveaways in the future, it's probably going to be a little bit more expensive. And it's going to be 5 gil per ticket. And you're going to be able to purchase 10 tickets maximum. So you don't have to purchase 10. You can purchase 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever, depending on how much gil you want to spend and how much gil you have. But for this particular test giveaway, 50 gil will get you all in with 10 tickets. But later on, for future giveaways, it will be more than that, okay? Because I know people have quite a bit of gil now. But this is just a test. Okay, so I'm going to run the raffle here. Now, in order to enter, there should be a little bit of something that comes up on screen, actually, that tells you. So let's just go ahead and click open. It's going to be open for 5 minutes. Okay. You need to type in exclamation raffle, if you want to join, space, and then just the number of tickets that you want to enter between 1 and 10. So if you type exclamation raffle space, then the number 10, you'll spend 50 of your gil that you've earned in order to get 10 tickets. You don't have to do 10, you can do less than that. So we are getting a few entries here. Oh, wow. Yeah, lots of people entering. Okay, probably didn't need to do 5 minutes. Maybe 1 or 2 minutes would have been sufficient. In future, guys, by the way, if I do giveaways, they are going to be rare, okay? They're not going to be every stream. Probably not even going to be every week. Just whenever I'm feeling generous and I've got codes and that spare for various things. I also won't be announcing them beforehand. Like, you know, there's going to be a giveaway on the upcoming stream or whatever. You'll have to be here, present and accounted for when it goes live. So, Okay, there's about 4 minutes left. Let's just keep moving on through the game for now. And what's going to happen for the winner, by the way, will be announced. It'll be picked automatically by the stream bot. I will need to whisper you, so you'll need to post a message in chat. You can't whisper me, but I can whisper you, and then you can whisper me if need be, but you won't need to whisper me. I'll give you the code. And that's it. Do with it as you will. Use it, don't use it. Sell it. Whatever. It's yours.
If we flip that switch.
Okay, so this is where we're going to be using Red 13, and he's going to be moving across to the other side for us. Oh, oh Blake, I'm sorry.
You sure? Yes.
Yeah, it's just a fun thing we can do. Yeah, make sure you have materia equipped on everybody. Good point. I'll make sure we do that. Although we can swap and change materia, can't we, as we switch between various parties? Yeah, it's just a bit of fun vengeance, more than anything.
Will this do the trick?
Yeah, that seems to do the trick. We're over to the other side here. Ah, more Shinra crates. I'll tell you what, it's been a while since we broke any of those things, isn't it? The Shinra crates. Okay, we have got a bench and what have you here, so makes sense to use it. Let's check if there's anything to purchase. Is everything okay in chat? I wasn't really paying attention too much. Hopefully there's nothing untoward going on over there. Right, come on out of the way, please, Red. And let's head on through here, through the corridor. The drum first ward. Okay, this is quite a big dungeon now. Oh, yeah, breaking the boxes is paramount on hard mode, Demon King says. Yeah, I guess it's one of the rare ways you can actually use, or one of the few ways you can actually use to level up or to increase your MP again, isn't it? Right, there's a minute and a half left on the giveaway. And then I'll choose the button that announces the winner. Ooh, okay. These guys are actually kind of hard. They're weak to win, though, which I do not have. Oh, yay. I just love it when we get range fights and we don't have a range character. Yeah, thanks for that, Square. We need to use magic on these, do we? They are resistant to physical attacks until pelted with magic. Okay. Thunder, I think, is okay to use. I don't think it's one of those spells that they dodge. Right, can it not be pelted with magic yet? With physical attacks? Yeah, it can. Okay, that one needs to be pelted with magic still. So let's do that now. I think it's that one, B. Okay, now can we physically attack it? Yes, we can. Oh, we've got Barrett as well. I'm such an idiot. So I wasn't even paying attention. I was so focused on chat that I didn't even notice Barrett was in the party. Right, it actually helps to pay attention, doesn't it? Let's just keep going here. Bam Mayo, and that's it. Yeah. Hopefully, is there a mod in chat? Because I haven't really been paying attention to anything that's been going on. Right, let's just try and cast another magic spell, I think, on this thing. Okay, the giveaway entry time has passed now, so as soon as we got through this battle, we'll sort out the winner. Yeah, Mayo, let's not have that, please, in chat. Right, is this the last guy, or is there more enemies spawning? Oh, yes, of course there is. Unknown entities. Triple slash. The last boss phantom died a little bit of time ago. Ah, these moth units are annoying. But I think we've got Thunder, which is going to help out big time. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, ice magic now. Yeah. Oh, we need to actually... Oh, I haven't got a cess. That's really annoying. It's on Aerith, isn't it? I don't know if there's a mod in chat at the minute, but I'm going to ask both of them to just stop the conversation they're having. Otherwise, it will be issuing timeouts or whatever the case may be. So, just whatever you're arguing about, just leave it or take it to whispers if you have to. Right, let's go ahead and just Thunder this guy to death. Or maybe not to death, but a fair bit of damage. Oh, nearly. One more. Yay. Right, is that the end of the fight? Yes. Probably a good idea to go back and heal. And cloud leveled as well. Nice.
If you say so.
Guess we're out.
Yeah, I think there is another moth enemy later.
First, we find Tifa and Aerith. Then we head for the roof. Should be an elevator somewhere. Didn't expect any of this. But we just...
Okay, right. Well, let's go ahead once we've got through this cutscene and see who it is that's won our little giveaway. Where's the bench? I think it's over here, is it? Okay, we'll just hold off here for a moment. Okay. Right, let's just go ahead and sort this out. Okay. Pick winner. Serene. Oh, that's you, is it, Serenity? Is that you, Serenity? If so, congrats. Oh, well done. Fantastic. Right, let me just see how I do this now. Okay. Nice job. I'm just going to whisper you. Yeah, this is more of a test than anything else, so hopefully it won't take too long. SVHREEN. Did you get that whisper? I'm just going to send you the code. And hopefully there'll be a faster way of doing this in the future. Oh, brilliant. Okay, there's that. There's that. And here comes the code. There you go, mate. Well done. Congratulations. Right. Done. Sorted. Hey, well done. Okay, let's move on. So I'm just going to head back to the bench. Okay, we can steal from those moth units, Red Mario says. Oh, it's loading Whisper. Well, hopefully you'll get that soon. Let me know if you have any issues, Serenity, with getting the Whisper, and I'll send it to you again. Oh, you got it. Super. Yeah, I think that worked well. That was fun. Like I say, giveaways won't be all the time, so I don't want people just coming online and that and joining chat just to get free stuff. It's more of a thank you for those that are here anyway, type of thing, so I won't be announcing them, and they will be fairly few and far between, but they should be fun when we do them. Okay, Red, I'll bear that in mind. Yeah, that was fun. Thanks, Smokeowl. Appreciate you taking part. I believe somebody mentioned there is one later then, another moth slasher enemy. They look very similar to the ones out of the original game, don't they? Which is cool. Okay. This next part of the game is a very big dungeon, actually. Well, at least in terms of the scope of everything you have to do here. Hello, Dan. You joining us on YouTube, are you?
The door seems to have locked. No going back.
Oh, purple. Does that mean it's a weapon or something? Oh, a twin stinger. That's for Cloud, isn't it? In which case, to answer the question that somebody asked earlier, I think that's a weapon for Cloud. Yeah, no, I don't have all of his abilities because I don't have counter stance. Now I do. Let's just go ahead very briefly and upgrade it so that we can level it up. Again, I'll just use the auto feature just to save time. For you guys watching, we'll use balance to get any extra materia slots. There we go. And we'll throw that onto Cloud. Goodbye Hard Edge. We've been using it for a while, but we need to learn this new ability now. I believe we've learned everything else for Cloud, haven't we? Yeah. Yeah, just counter stance required. We can also give him some more materia, though. What can we give him? Something that would be helpful. I don't know, maybe let's just give him experience up. Steadfast block. It's not a materia that needs leveling, though. Is parry useful? For hard mode, I mean. Oh, let's level it. It's only 500 AP. Hey, Cletus! Welcome! Oh, nice. We've got some mod action now. How's it going, dude? Oh, sorry, Cletus. You just missed out on the giveaway that we performed. That we did the first one. It wasn't terribly exciting, but it was fun. Okay, we need to use Red Mario to traverse the area as before. The only way, really, to level up a weapon's proficiency skill is to use it in battle with the weapon equipped that teaches it. And for every skill, you have to use them 10 times in battle. Okay, Deadly Dodge with HP Absorb. Okay, thank you, Darkle Xerox. I'll make sure to get those on.
We got him.
Yeah, keep it up, y'all.
Ah! Oh, thanks, Sousa. And Twin Stinger has counter stance. Yeah, I've got that equipped now, Blake. That's a must-have hotkeyed skill on hard mode, is it? Okay. And it's great for Rufus, Dan tells us as well. Hello, Mark.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Oh, that's awesome. You got a brand new PC, but also managed to fix your old one to give to family. So they're very excited with that. That's awesome. That's very kind of you, Mark. Yeah, it's nice when you can do things like that, isn't it? Okay, we need to obviously ultimately get back with Tifa and Aerith here, but there's going to be a little bit of work to do before that happens. Yeah, PHS terminal. Wow, I didn't actually notice on my first playthrough that it actually says PHS on it.
Yeah. You okay in there?
That's a nice little callback to the original game, isn't it?
What do we do now? I don't see any way out of this room.
Can you all hear me?
It is quite a lengthy section, isn't it, AJ? It is quite a big section here, quite a big dungeon, and it's a little bit confusing at times as well.
Filled with the most advanced technology in Midgar, if not the entire world. You should feel honored to see it firsthand. You'll also have the opportunity to take part in a rather ambitious experiment of mine.
What?
When all the pieces are in place, I will open the door to the third ward.
Well, that's very kind of Hojo, isn't it?
Necessary preparations. Given that you're already in the perfect position to do so.
Hello, Doctor. Yeah, up to chapter 17 now.
Invaluable.
So, nearly done with normal mode, then on to hard mode, which I am actually looking forward to.
What the hell is this asshole talking about?
Can't we just ignore him and keep going?
I'm afraid not. If I know Hojo, he won't let us out until we indulge his request for data.
He said something about a ward, right? I'm pretty sure I saw a door to one upstairs somewhere. So, you want to check it out?
Okay, right, so we're going to go ahead and switch parties at this point.
You two will be on your own. Be careful.
Thanks. We will.
We'll be waiting right here.
Are we talking about Cloud's weapon ability, are we, Blake? Counter stance.
Roger
It
that.
has auto barrier on, does it? Is that what you mean? So I might have missed the past couple of messages that you said, so you might have been talking about something else since counter stance.
More than usual.
Okay, Tifa and Aerith, we need to make sure that Tifa has some materia. Now, I don't know whether we can just give her some materia that isn't swapping over from Barrett or Cloud, mainly because of the fact that We're going to be swapping parties quite a few times here, and that's just going to be annoying. Okay, Tifa and Aerith already have materia. It's Barrett that doesn't have materia, is it? Okay, well, we'll leave things as they are for now.
Sure, I'll be fine. But what about you, Tifa? How are you holding up?
Huh? Oh, I'm fine.
Okay, so we need to just start maneuvering around the place to see where we come to next. Okay, Red. I'm not sure when the next moth unit becomes available to fight. But I will certainly keep an eye out. We do have steel, I believe, with Tifa. So if we come across one with her, then obviously we can do that then. Oh, I understand now, Blake. So it's actually not a barrier spell itself, but it does the same effect or similar effect to barrier, but that means you can combine it with barrier for almost practical physical immunity. That's crazy.
Right? Think so, but it looks like the door's locked.
There has to be something we can do. Let's look around.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think it's a learning curve for many of us at the moment, isn't it, Cletus? It is for me as well. It's very difficult for me. I'm a bit of a noob streamer still, I'll be honest. Very difficult for me to play, commentate, and also try and keep up with all the conversations, including conversations that perhaps stretching the bounds a little bit in chat. So, yeah, I apologise that, you know, I don't always get things right. Okay. Poison resistance on Tifa and Aerith could be helpful at this point. Okay, yes, we've got 2 of the star pendants, haven't we? So maybe we could just make sure they're equipped. A little bit less damage, but not having to throw flipping antidotes all over the place all the time is actually kind of a big deal, since that's really annoying. Oh, thanks, Serenity. Yeah, I enjoy it as well. You get a few irritating moments, but in the long run, it's a lot of fun. And we've got a great community, I think, haven't we, here? So, for sure. Okay. Are we going back to Cloud and Barrett already?
We found the door to that ward he was talking about.
We just need to go through some conversation first.
About those preparations Hojo mentioned before. I think we're supposed to do something with that.
A central terminal. Interesting.
Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and switch parties. Right, we do need to make sure that Barrett has materia. He's the only party member right now that I do not have fully equipped with the good stuff. So let's just try and do that without swapping out with everybody else so that we don't have to keep doing that as we go through this place. Let's go for a healing materia, always useful. Go for a second revive just to level it up or start leveling it up. Let's see what we've got in terms of other things here. Time magic, we can level that up. We're going to need to. Steadfast block. Just go for some rubbish purple. Look up isn't even that useful, I'll be honest with you. The percentage increase it gives you is so slim that I don't think it makes a big difference unless you have both of them maxed out and equipped. And we'll just give him some elemental materials maybe. I don't know. Fire. He had that on another weapon. Ice. And maybe wind. And we need to give him a summon as well. Summon-wise, what have we got? Spare, Ifrit perhaps, Shiva, Fat Chocobo. Let's do that. Non-elemental. Covers all bases effectively, doesn't it? Okay, level up, MP up. It's useless in normal mode, but will really help. Yeah, thanks for the tip. I have actually got MP up equipped, I believe, on somebody anyway. Let me just check. I'm pretty sure we have, though. Yeah, all MP ups are currently equipped and are leveling up. Maybe not on this specific party, but I can't be bothered to swap and change the whole time, if that makes sense. Right, so where are we supposed to be going now? I know that we have to make our way over to the central platform. I do remember that. Can we go across here? With Red 13?
Now it's my turn.
Yep, looks like we can. Welcome back, Mayo. Switch back to Tifa and Aerith now. Then pull the lever with Tifa, then switch back to Cloud and Barrett. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we need to do that then, do we? So we'll use the PHS terminal. Yeah, it can get a little bit confusing around this bit, but we'll see. Come on, come on, come on. Here we go. Switch parties. Yeah, it seems to be a fun little system, doesn't it, Neon? This little guild thing we've got set up. It's part of Streamlabs. You can just change the name of your currency. So, I mean, duh. We had to go for guild, didn't we? But, yeah, it's a bit of fun. Keeps people busy. Chat.
Look, now they can get across.
Okay, so we don't need to go across here with Tifa and Aerith. We need to switch back to Cloud and Barrett, but I'm suspecting there's going to be loot or something we can get before we do that. And yep, there's a beautiful treasure chest here. Yeah, it's not a huge difference. If you chat, I believe the rate... I don't know exactly the formula because that's just what Streamlabs sets up. As in how it determines how much extra you get. But it goes to a maximum of 60% extra. So it's 60 gil an hour, which is paid out every 5 minutes. About 5 gil every 5 minutes, which is 60 gil an hour. But I think it goes up to 7 gil every 5 minutes, which is about 60% more or something, or 8 gil. Once you get to rank 3, which you get by getting 500 gil, then the amount you get is increased by 100%. But that's the base rate increased by 100%. So you go from 60 to 120 then. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we need to switch back. Hang on, why am I coming all the way down here? There's a PHS terminal right up here. Yeah, thanks, that's just me chattering and not paying attention. Let's try and do both, shall we? Okay, so we need to go to the PHS terminal and now switch back. Ah, yes. Yeah, the numbers are correct there, Neon. Yeah, that's all good.
All right. We'll make our way to the central...
Yeah, it seems to be.
Sit tight until you hear from
Hurler, it seems to be.
The hell kind of research?
And yeah...
The cataclysm that came from the stars. Genova.
I've no idea, actually, Duckman. No idea. It's literally a little feature you can turn on in Streamlabs as part of their currency feature. How much extra people get for being active in chat, but it doesn't actually tell you what it means to be active, so I don't know. I just don't know.
Hojo's plan is to pit his subjects against us, thereby facilitating their growth.
So this asshole thinks he can treat us like his experiments.
I know what fate awaits these creations.
Whoa, Scott, you're rich there. 752 gil. That's crazy. There is a way for me to post a little leaderboard in chat, a command, but I don't know what it is off the top of my head, and it shows the top 5 or top 10 gil earners by gil amount. Right, so we're going across here now. Okay, just look for any loot. Looks like there's a lever there we can pull. Oh, these blast rays are annoying because once they're staggered, they activate a shield thing around them, which hurts a lot if you stand in it. So maybe we should leave them until later and just focus on the shock rays. First of all, have they been assessed? Yes, they have. We've got Red 13 as well helping us. Oh, the shock rays do something to the big guy as well. So yeah, probably a good idea to kill them first. Any other shock rays? Yes, there is. Okay, let's start learning counter stance with Cloud. Okay, so I understand now. You sort of go into shield mode for a short time. Does the shield mode stay active? Does it? Even when you're going in for the attack? Is it for a short time after? Right, this is the bit I don't like now. Let's go ahead and we'll try and do something with Barrett. No, Barrett. Okay. Right, the stagger's about to finish, so we can go back in with Cloud again now. I think. Yep. No, it's still there. The shield's still up. Oh, we need to kill the shock ray. Oh, that's that down. Let's go counter stance again. And again, even if it's not doing much, I just want to make sure that we learn it sooner rather than later. Okay, if you get attacked in any way while in that 2-second charge, you will block and counter. Ah, okay, that makes perfect sense now. So when an enemy starts casting their ability, that's when you want to time your counter stance strike, isn't it? And then hopefully, if the attack hits you while you're still in it, then yeah. Okay, so I'm not timing it properly now. I am just learning the ability. But no, that's good. I understand how that works now. Thanks for the clarification there. Okay, another counter stance here. We must be close to learning it, actually. Yeah, it's not a wide window, is it? As in the sense that it does give you quite a bit of time to time it. Which I'm not doing right now. I am just literally trying to learn the ability. Right, let's move away from that. We must be close to it now. I've done it about 6 or 7 times, I think. Forget what I'm doing here. Maximum Fury should do the job. There we go. Okay. Yeah, very true, Neon. I already struggle enough, so I wouldn't worry about that. Can we do this bit yet? Yeah, I'm not sure, Fig. I'm not sure. I'll just see if I can find anything in Streamlabs chatbot, if there's a command or something for it. I can't see it if there is. I'll have to find it later.
There's no control panel. We don't have the means to go this way.
Okay, I'll have to find it later, rather than trying to do it now. So we can't go across here. Okay, we need to use this lever. Yeah, Twitch seems to be becoming a little bit more popular now. There's just quite a few more features you can do with Twitch. It is a live streaming platform. And, you know, it's got various features to make it more fun for the streamer, but more importantly for those viewing as well than YouTube has. YouTube's fine for streaming, but it's mostly aimed, in my opinion, at people that are literally just talking to the camera and just doing the odd streams, maybe like for channel updates and stuff. But for actual game streaming, then Twitch is definitely the superior platform. But don't get me wrong, my YouTube channel is, you know, it's obviously the #1 part of my content creation. So it's still going to remain. It's just going to remain for what it's pretty much made for, which is video uploads. And when we do our hard mode playthrough of this game, I'm going to be recording everything we play in a separate window, without any stream overlay, without the commentary I'm giving now. And then I can edit that down with a new commentary and with a clean screen, without any of the stream stuff on it. Right, so I wasn't paying attention then. Do I need to do something here? Need to pull a button or something? #1? I'm not sure. Oh, no, it's #3 we need to do, is it? I don't know, I'm not really watching. Hey, thanks, Dominate. Appreciate it. Welcome. I wasn't really paying attention. Is it floor #3 that we have to activate, is it? Yeah, #3. Because that's where Tifa and Aerith are at the minute. Yeah, it is. It's 3. You're right, guys. Yeah, then we can switch over to Tifa and Aerith. And then we'll switch to the other numbers a little bit later. When need be. Okay, so we'll use the PHS terminal, which is fortunately situated right here.
Tifa, you there?
Ah, that was a little bit of time ago, I think, Dominate, wasn't it? So, congratulations on being promoted from lurker mode to chatting mode. Good to have you here. Yes, let's switch parties.
Any one of Hojo's twisted creations could be in that ward. Be careful.
We will.
Yeah, it's really good, isn't it, Venom Bite? Okay, you kind of have to use it here. It's not like an optional thing like it was in the original Final Fantasy VII when you want to switch party members, but... Although there was some parts in that game where you had to use it as well, wasn't there? Are we healed up? Yes, we are. Okay. Right, so the door to the Drum 3rd ward is now open for us. Oh, I fancy ice cream now, Cletus. Now you've said that. I think I've got some Magnums in the freezer, actually. Something to look forward to after the stream. Yeah, it's a little stream currency that's been set up, Dominate. You earn it just by watching the streams. You don't have to do anything else. And there's various things it can be used for. We just did a giveaway. Somebody won a copy of Final Fantasy X on PC. But there's other fun things we can do with it. I just haven't set them up yet. Right, these guys like to cast Thunder. Thundergar, in fact. Oh, can we interrupt it? Yes. Nice! Okay, couple of stacks of Unbridled Strength is fantastic. See that? I think all 3 of them are casting Thundergar. And we managed to interrupt all of them at once.
What is this place for?
I'll send you a whisper after the stream, okay, Neon? You won't be able to whisper me, but once I've whispered you, then you can. So after the stream, I'll drop you a whisper and then you can talk to me. Right, let's go ahead and make our way around here. There's a secret chest. Yeah, I do try and catch up on people's private messages. I know I suck at it. I apologise. My problem is, if I don't do it after 2 or 3, then so many people have tended to send me emails or Facebook messages that they just run away from me and I can't keep up with them then. I do apologise for that, but it is something I need to get better at replying to people. Right. Yeah, just need to keep moving away around here. There are some tough encounters in this section, in this dungeon. And, yeah, some evil dogs. Bloodhounds. I was going to say Red 13's family, maybe. But no, these are a little bit different. Oh, I do love Tifa's combo stuff. So powerful. And who leveled up then? Oh, Aerith. Nice. Have these been assessed? Yes, they have. Go, 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 go. Okay, Aerith, if you could throw a heal, just a single target would be useful onto Tifa. How many more of these are there? 2 more? Oh, 3 more. Wow, they're relentless. They're never ending. Okay, need to heal again, I think. The one thing with Tifa, she doesn't half make your thumbs ache. You can hold the square button down, but it sort of slows her attacks to make them more powerful or something. Which is a valid way of combat for her, but it's not my preferred method. As enemies tend to move out of the way by the time the charged up attack is finished and what have you. But look at that. Tifa solo. Oh, yeah, I completely forgot. I was having so much fun controlling Tifa then. I completely forgot about Aerith's ability we're supposed to be learning. Oh, I can hear the Genova theme. Very subtly, but it's there. Oh, wow, Neon Genesis. So much gil. Next rank, what are you on? 14? Let me check. Go to ranks. Next rank up is at 1,500, so you're very close. Rank 5 is 1,500 gil. The ranks are more for fun, of course. They don't do anything special, but it's a prestige thing, I guess, isn't it? Means you've been watching the streams a lot and what have you.
Come on, really?
Right, I don't think we've assessed these before. So let's switch over to Aerith.
I'll show you what I can do.
We do need to learn her abilities as well. Let's get some unbridled strengths going.
That's it.
Get assess going, and lustrous shield is what we're using for Aerith right now. Okay. Hey, congrats Neon Genesis, the first person to level to rank 5. Nice job.
How about you back off?
Right, how long does Lustrous Shield last for? Equip her with ATB assist when you double cast Chi Strike. You boost everyone else's ATB. Nice. Okay, and we've learned Lustrous Shield, so we can throw a new weapon onto Aerith very soon as well. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think there might be a chest around here before we move on. $5,000 gil. Sounds exciting, but it's actually not all that useful. Hey, look at me. I'm in a cage. I'm going to go out before Aerith plays a joke and locks me in or something. Yeah, YouTube can be a funny thing, Red Mario. It doesn't surprise me. Okay. Oh, yes. Need to equip another weapon. Mithril Rod. Is that the one with Ray of Judgment or something? Mithril Rod. Ray of Judgment. Yeah. That's what I want. It's really powerful. It's a bit like Barrett's Maximum Fury, actually. Does a bloody good job at taking down the enemies. Okay, anything around here? More crates to break? We'll do that.
Look.
I love this very tranquil version of the Genova theme that's just sort of playing in the background. Yeah, thanks, Shana. I know there's a bit of delay with the YouTube chat, so you probably said that sooner than I've just responded to it. But I have replaced her staff now. You probably saw that. As I say, it's probably because of the YouTube delay. One of the better things about Twitch, of course, is the fact that chat delay seems a lot less than it does on YouTube, which means having a conversation about things that are happening on screen is just far more realistic. Possible. Yeah, Arsenal's kind of a tough encounter, isn't it, Blake? Oh, no. Oh, boy.
Did we
Yeah, well, we're going back up there in a little bit to grab the chest. There's 2 of them now, is there? Right, let's switch over to Aerith, and we need to start doing Ray of Judgment. Couldn't think what it was then. Unbridled Strength. Maybe a couple of cheese strikes would be good as well. Ray of Judgment takes 2, doesn't it? Yes. Oh, they're both flipping struggling at the minute. Let's use Tifa. Oh, no, I'm just going to keep spamming Ray of Judgment. Even though the enemy isn't staggered, we do need to level it up. Oh, no! At least an interrupt bar there. Okay, it's kind of nasty trying to take 2 of these on at once. Oh, right, these are the ones that do poison. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Right. More Unbridled Strength, please. Okay, we'll do it again. Ray of Judgment. Don't pounce on us. Nasty. Okay, let's just finish this guy off. There we go. Oh, dear. So, we're running low on health here, but we've only got 1 left to kill. Yeah, I do live stream at the same times, Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays, which is 2:30 PM. I do, as Neon says, tend to start the stream just before we start playing, about 10 minutes or so before, just to give people warning that we are going live. And there is a little panel on Twitch as well that I've activated that shows how long to the next stream as well. And that's up 24/7, so you can always check that out if you just want an update. Right, so we need to grab the chest, which we fell down from. How do we get back up there? Maybe we can't from this room. Oh, no, there's a ladder. Well, that makes sense. And we need to heal up as well. Anything helpful to beat Reno on hard mode? I'm not totally sure, actually. I haven't got that far yet myself. I'm sure there's probably people in chat that can help you with that, though. Counter stance. Hey, good job, Mark. Yes, hard mode, I've heard, is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Are you still streaming, are you, Red Mario? I've noticed that I haven't seen a stream from you for a while. Which was a shame, but I understand sometimes other things get in the way, don't they? Okay, right, over here we go. Yeah. Yeah, countenance. I believe that's what it's called. Something like that. Is extremely useful for hard mode. I'll certainly make use of it. We've got it learned now on Cloud, so we've got it ready to go. Okay, Red. Yeah, just keep us posted on when you start streaming again. Just putting some heating up here. It's cold. There we go. At the moment, I tend to only play what I'm playing for like YouTube and Twitch, which is pretty much the Final Fantasy VII Remake. But something I've been trying to play a little bit of lately, off stream, but I've not had much time, is the new Ori game. Ori and Will of the Wisps. I did love the first game, and I've been having a lot of fun with the new one, the sequel. I would love to be able to play Trials of Mana as well. I've just not had the time to do that. But I know a lot of people in chat have been talking about it, and it does sound like my sort of game. Being a good old JRPG and what have you. Ah, these sentry launchers. These are nasty. Right, let's stay at range for a little bit. Wow, Aerith's good at building up their ATB. Oh, sorry, their stagger.
Can you take over for me?
Nice. Woohoo! That was fun. Okay, so we get a couple of strikes of unbridled strength with Tifa. Stand back at range with Aerith. Build up ATB fairly quickly, along with Stagger. Okay, and then we unleash Ray of Judgment. Seems to be a good little strategy. Nice. Yeah, absolutely. Good point, John. Thunder Element, rather, will absolutely wreck these. Being mechanical enemies, of course. Right now, I'm trying to level up Aerith's Ray of Judgment, or learn it, I should say. Which we must be close to doing now. It takes 10 casts. Did she even cast it then? I'm not sure. Oh, well, that's the end of that battle.
That didn't need to be so messy.
Okay, so let's just see what's lurking around here. Is that where we came down, those steps? Already lost track of where we were. I'm just not hoping to miss out on stuff. We was interrupted, that's a shame. A bangle up the steps, was there? Okay. Right, we haven't got red 13, so we can't do that. I can't imagine Aerith running across. Yeah. Yeah, I never completed the first Last of Us game. So, I'm not really all that fussed about the sequel. I know I'm in the minority. I will get to it at some point, I'd imagine. Right, up the stairs, was it? Somebody mentioned there's a bangle. Okay, I'm not seeing a bangle. Unless it was the ladder. Oh, we can't go back. Oh, so I missed it, did I? Oh, that's annoying. Oh, it was in the room. Yeah, we can't do anything there. You still get, like, the bit of a cutscene action. As if something's about to start. Okay, then. Right, over here and up the ladder, I guess. Yeah, keep spoilers out of chat, guys, for those that are interested in that game. Don't worry, you won't get any spoilers off me. I don't know any, but for those in chat, please try and keep them to yourself if you know anything. Yeah, that was leaked, wasn't it? I remember now. I didn't read any of it, but yeah, just keep that to yourselves. Okay, then, so we do need to go ahead and sort lightning out because I think this is kind of a challenging fight. Elemental ice, elemental lightning. I'm just going to use lightning 1. So I don't have to move it off Cloud or Barrett. Okay, that'll do. And then we'll use Ray of Judgment and all of the other good stuff as well. Yeah, they're really annoying. Oh, they're not coming out yet, are they? Is that later? I thought it was now. Right, let's pull the lever down. Oh, thanks, Fred. Thank you.
You think now the others can get across too?
Okay, over to the PHS terminal. And on that note, guys, I think we'll take a break. So this is actually kind of a lengthy dungeon. It makes sense to break it up a little bit, doesn't it? And then next stream we can pick up from here. Alright then, guys. Well, thank you so much to everybody that stopped by for today's stream. Whether you joined us on YouTube or whether you joined us on Twitch. Yeah, when we make the move over to Twitch, hopefully things will be a lot less complicated, especially in terms of moderation and what have you, since we'll just be focusing on one chat. But I did want to have a kind of transition period since I didn't want to be unfair to people and say, right, we're switching over to Twitch now, you've got to come straight across. Hopefully people are starting to see some of the wonders of Twitch, even if they're still on YouTube as part of these streams. But yeah, eventually we are going to be going straight across to Twitch permanent. Well, I say permanently, it's an experiment, but maybe it will be permanent. Okay, so next time we're going to pick up, hopefully complete Chapter 17, and then we're into the final run of normal mode. And by golly, are things going to get crazy with that? Oh, yes. But we won't talk about that today, obviously, for spoiler purposes. Then we'll be moving on to hard mode. And, yeah, that's when we do streaming on Twitch, uploads on YouTube, see how that works. But, sorry to hear that, Blake. Yeah, I think you can watch on other devices as well, like phones and stuff. But, I mean, obviously, whatever is best for you, really. Hopefully, you know, it'll work out for people in general. But anyway, guys, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much to everybody that supported the channel. And also, congratulations again to Serenity for winning the first giveaway. That was a fun experiment, but it seemed to go down well. So I'm sure there'll be more of those in the future. But I won't know when until pretty much the moment. So I'll try and keep them fairly rare so people don't just stick around solely for free stuff. I really want those giveaways to be kind of a thank you to those that are, you know, supporting the channel in terms of watching and being part of the community and stuff more than anything else. But yeah, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time at Shelby Wednesday. So 2 days from now, Wednesday, 2:30 PM UK time. Come and join us if you can, and I'll see you then. Take care, everyone. Goodbye. Have a good one.